Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Valpo Esports here on Twitch. A video capture device. What? No. Apologies. Our camera was doing a microphone as well, so the audio might sound a little weird there at the beginning. But welcome back to Valpo Esports here on Twitch. I'm your host, Gio. I'm all alone today in the booth for some Valorant. We're a little delayed here. The team we are playing against had a game before ours, so we were waiting on that to get finished. We're expecting a 8 p.m. start. Unfortunately, didn't happen, but no issue with that. We're gonna hop over real quick to the maps. I apologize if this is incorrect. I know map 1's bind. I know map 3 is split. And I believe map 3 was Abyss, but there's a chance it's Pearl, and we're incorrect. But they have already gotten into it very, very quickly. Wasting no time on either side, and I would have them on the wrong side. So it's gonna be full of all sorts of things here, and bear with us because this is a new computer, and we had to set up everything from the beginning. We're gonna need to up the audio a little bit here for you. Looking at each side for Valpo, we've got Gamer Films, Ghost Voices, Moto, Phonics, and Ninja Panda. Typical NECC lineup. And on the side of Carthage, they've got Flare, Pixlr. I don't even know how to say these names actually, but they're gonna look to take the A site very fast. They've got Gecko playing the bomb, but everyone on the side of Carthage is so low. They got tagged up by the aftershock, looking to take U-Haul. It seems they're held off by their own brim smoke at the moment. Oh, Moto gets caught with a blind out. Somehow survives and gets out of that. We'll see. Ghost Voices has made it around the corner. Moto will fall. That might give them that good blind by Phonics. Gamer Films taking one, but Valpo can't wait too long. The Spike is gonna fall down here. One remaining. He's Cubby. They are sticking. They're not sure where the remaining player is as the missiles, but I do not think that was enough delay. Luckily, Valpo have that at about a minute left remaining. Able to make it through a round 1 win. Carthage coming off of a 2-map series before this against Minot State, actually winning both of those pretty dominantly. So very warmed up, but you know, it'd be interesting to see if any fatigue maybe plays into this one. As you can see on your screen, we've got Valpo Day coming up on April 8th. Stay tuned for more information regarding that. The university's Day of Giving, which will be involved. Valpo SEC at the moment, gonna use a lot of utility out of Sky here at the beginning. Ninja Panda left to hold this Showers angle by themselves, getting the spike. Oh, accidentally switches to the slow. Not gonna be able to get out of there. Once you get shot, you are slowed even more. This kind of leaves Moto alone here on the A site. Has the Outlaw though. This is something we've seen pretty often as that Tejo drone clears out sight. Carthage has not really made a move yet. Gecko, great jiggle peek to get the shots out, and it's going to be a 1v1 on site here with Raze and Gamer Films. Will Gamer Films be able to find it? Gamer Films gets a pick, evens this back up, but that should be sight, I believe. And Gecko, yeah, putting the bomb down for Carthage. Good blind as well, but Ghost Voices finds 2. One through the smoke, one in shower. Oh no, both showers. By sitting in the smoke waiting, Gecko kind of separated at the moment. 16-month resub. Gecko will run in, and Moto will find the last. Checking around, see if there's any better guns in the area. The only real upgrade there could be the Ghost. But look to see what they do orb-wise. I think getting that over to Brimstone would probably be their best bet. Gamer Films and Ghost Voices off to a hot start. 4-0 and 3-0. But yeah, all things considered, pretty good for Valpo here. 2-0 to start this one off. But it's going to be a full buy here now for Carthage. So we will see what they're able to pull off. with some guns to work with. Valpo's buy obviously going to be a bit weaker. Gamer Film's only going to have the bandit. But it seems they're stacking correctly at least. Spectre on the side of Phonics. Blind will alert that there are a few B or at least one B short. Not quite aware of how many. You hear the Tejo drone now at this point. You know there are a few in the area. I don't think the Tejo drone actually spotted anything. No skies in the area. Boombot to clear out Hookah. No one's playing there, but Valpo has a full stack. They've left Sage alone on the A site. They're actually just looking to jump out here. I don't think they've made it out. Raze has. Raze is out. Ghost Voices finds one. Doesn't it? Gets a second. Gamer Films, though, with just the bandit, and they line up for Gamer Films, who puts 2 down, gains his ultimate out of that round. And what a setup by Valpo. Carthage looking to break in there on the B site, but unfortunately Valpo had made the early rotate and stacked it. That paid off in Valpo's favor.
This is a nice spot.
No State, or not Minnow State, but those states who Carthage just beat. Carthage going to be on a very weak buy. 3 sheriffs, a ghost, and a marshal. We'll see what Ninja Panda has in terms of walls here. Moto inserted into the cubby. I don't think he was spotted on the cross. They might be sort of aware. Here comes the Mosh. Oh, yeah, that will just kill. Tried to wait it out. It's gonna be on Sage, on crazy angle up here. It would take the Gecko Molly to probably get any kind of idea that Sage is up here. But the issue is it looks like they're kind of pulling out. They're looking to rotate away. At the moment, it's just Gamer Films on the B site. Spike, though, still a short with the Brimstone smokes there. They should be able to cross. They've got solid hookah control at the moment. Gamer Film's going to be holding this camera, watching the hookah and the long. Here comes the blind out. It won't hit Gamer Films, but they know he's been playing here the entire time. The Valpo rotate's coming, but the spike is actually over here on A still. With Raze and Brimstone. Looks like this is a fake. What they can get out of it. Gamer Films finds one. The spike is still over on the A site. Vice has made their way into Elbow. This blind could be huge. It will land. Phonics doesn't have the gun out, but is able to find one. The spike's going down at the moment on the A site, and Valpo should be aware. The bomb's been planted, and it wasn't on B. They see if they'll be prepared that someone could be up through spawn. It seems Sage is sort of aware. Checks Heaven. A few tags on Brimstone. Not going to be able to find anything. Huge all out of Cypher here. You will see where everyone is located, and you'll be able to get on site. No ultimates ready for Carthage, so this is definitely in Valpo's favor. They're playing the Tejo missiles. Someone's going to have to tap the spike and bait those out. Otherwise, the delay will be huge. Gamer Film's got to look to half this. Does get it halfway, able to hop off, and that will be only Moto falling on the side of Valpo as they take a 4-0 win. Or 4-0 lead, not win. Whoops. Pretty huge so far out of Valpo. Gamer Films 8-0 up until this point, having a crazy game. Phonics 3-0, Ghost Voices 5-1. I mean, everyone from Valpo doing their part. It's been great. Unfortunately, Gecko had a suspicion that Moto had moved into the A cubby. Through the mosh pit, found the elimination. Big G Films round. And I mean, you guys are on a 3-minute delay, but he just keeps it going. Carthage playing it very, very slow here. They do have a bye, but not much to work with at the moment in terms of information. Sky, I believe, spotted out Raze. They're just really waiting this out. I'm wondering if they're going to pop the Gecko ultimate and try to clear out U-Haul. It looks like that's going to be the play at the moment. Moto has elected to play triple instead of this site, and they've got this fight kind of separated. Oh, yeah. Sage will be up on this wall. Should be safe from the ultimate. He will be not to shoot it. We'll find one. I don't even know if they're going to be aware that he died from up here. It looks like Gecko's kind of looking up in that direction. Yeah, they're trying to swing it. but Ninja Panda finds another, will get taken out from below. Moto, though, has placed himself into the corner here. Will find one. You know the planter is the one remaining. And it is triple. You now are aware. Sky looking to crunch here with the flash. Will find the blind. Not able to find the elimination, though. It's Gamer Films and Moto in the 2v1. Bias very low, and Gamer Films will clean it up. Putting Gamer Films at 9-0. A crazy start here for this map #1 out of Gamer Films.
Not your day, is it?
I wouldn't be surprised to see a timeout out of Carthage in the next round or two. Maybe not this one, because I don't think the money will be there to do anything of super importance with, unfortunately. Just how it kind of crumbles when you have a rough start that snowballs like this. Ghost Voices has ultimate online, 1 off for Ninja Panda and 2 away from Sky and Breach ults. This is Valpo starting on defense with the double initiator composition. They actually, funny enough, aren't running a duelist, which is pretty uncommon across the board, but if you could work that utility elsewhere, you do not need it. Phonics will get confirmation that someone is outside Puka. Gonna give it up pretty easy. The Brim Molly to delay a little bit. Tejo drone there. Gonna tag up Flare. Carthage has stalled again. It looks like they've got 3 towards B, but the spike is still with Gecko and Vise over on the A site. Gecko will collect. They hear this orb get tapped. I don't even know if it got collected. Yeah, it did. Okay. Yeah, they're still just trying to work the A site, but after that round happened, Valpo hasn't given up. This Sage should be prepared for this. Gonna have the wall ready. The Gecko blind comes out. Sage is gonna be able to tuck and then swing this near immediately. Very slow round out of Valpo. Gonna hear Breach jump spotting in U-Haul. They're just hovering that teleporter. It looks like they're going. They both jump through. Here comes the fly. But the stun out of Breach is just going to delay. There comes the Vise ultimate, but they're still so delayed. The Raze ultimate as well doesn't land. Moto actually still has a full weapon.
Spike planted.
Brimstone ultimate not landing. Ghost Voices finds one. Ninja Panda with the second. Moto with the third. 2 remaining on the side of Carthage, and they're both stuck triple. Flare will find one, but Gamer Films will clean them up from there. 2 more to the total.
Cage triggered.
A great performance out of Gamer Films, moving to 11-0, approaching another Cypher ultimate in the first half.
I have money if you need. This goes here.
And Odin coming out of the side of Carthage. It'd be very interesting to see if they stick with this. Corrupt. Usually not a weapon you think of when you think of the map bind or the attack, and they're also buying a shorty, so they're full invested into this round. I expect to see a Tejo drone here to clear out U-Haul. All of the utility being held here.
Prepare for hellfire!
The side of Carthage, the grenade will get Moto as they are trapped. Ninja Panda finds 2. Finds the 3rd. They're not ready for this angle. Ninja Panda, you have to look down. Ninja Panda on for the ace. Wait for the reload. Get Ninja Panda the ace. 1 more. They're running around with knives. The ace for Ninja Panda. Up on the Sage wall spot. And what a round that was. Went back to it and found 5. Doubled the kill total for Ninja Panda. And Valpo takes a 7-0 lead here in game number 1 of this best of 3. I actually heard them. I heard them screaming outside the stream room, so they are hype about that one. And how can you not be? This as good of a start as it could be for Valpo. And they're actually looking to fight the Showers angle. We'll tag up Brimstone a little bit, but you need to be careful here. We'll find one. Gets the second. Ninja Panda having great back-to-back rounds here. Not able to find the third. Will get put down by Flare. Gecko very low from Moto. It leaves Gamer Films in a bit of a 1v1. Vize is lurking onto the site here. Gonna notice the trip isn't across. Gamer Films, though, gonna get the spot. Will get the tag as well. Kind of playing a delay. The rotation is coming out of Carthage. They have made their way over, but the bomb is not on site yet. It is just Vize alone. They're actually going to opt to run away from the Skydog. Kind of let Gamer Films back out on the site. We'll find the first. The grenade does land on top of Gamer Films, able to get out, but down to 61 HP. A 2v4 retake for Valpo. Vice has a little bit of a cross, but oh wow, finds the blind running spray on to Gamer Films. Almost finds the second on Phonics, but not able to do so. Gamer Films finally falling after 13 eliminations. Valpo pushes game 1 into an 8-0 lead.
Make sure to follow my pack in. They'll lead us right.
4 rounds remaining in this half. Valpo's economy is beyond fine. There's no issues there. It's going to be a full buy out of Carthage. Going to have the Tejo ult ready, the airstrike drop in. Yeah, if you think 11-0 is insane, it keeps getting better. But be interesting to see here. Carthage opting still not to call their timeout, just looking to get through this. Sometimes a timeout isn't as beneficial as it may seem. Be a little hampering the blind here for Moto ready. No one swing with it though. We'll just have to swing himself. Gonna get caught out. And this will be, we'll see. Can Ninja Panda get some more? We'll have the wall here. Opts to block Showers instead. The Gecko blind will get shot down. I don't know if they're ready for this. Phonics, though, finds 2 as they come through. We'll pop Skydog. Ghost Voices finds 1. Gecko has made his way into U-Haul. Not sure if Valpo's aware. Tejo ultimate and Rockets down. Gonna pop the Sky ultimate. We'll alert you that one's there. Gamer Films find it, and it's gonna be Tejo, the only player remaining. The bomb only half, but Tejo full blind off the Sky ultimate, and Ghost Voices will clean that up after finding Phonics. And Valpo will push this lead to 9-0. Yeah, the Grimwall's coming out of Ninja Panda. Been doing some homework. Little aware. It actually went back to it the second time and ended up paying off more the second time. It's unfortunate we missed the majority of that, but we'll see here. 3 ultimates ready for both teams. Here's they're gonna try to go B from the beginning. I feel like there's not been much teleporter play out of Carthage. It's usually a pretty big, you know, draw to this map. The reason you come here is your ability to flip the map entirely in a fraction of a second. They just really haven't used that. It's gonna be Ghost Voices and Gamer Films here to hold this one down. Phonics is in the area. That grenade will land. Not gonna find anything. Phonics gonna fall. No one's moving to the side though. Ghost Voices finds 1. Gamer Films still alive, has the vandal. Looking to reload full blind, just hoping no one finds him. Somehow gets Gecko. Bomb not down. They will clean that up. So this is the best looking round so far out of Carthage. That ultimate from Raze will land. Valpo just needs to worry about slowing down. The spike has not been planted. There's still 50 seconds remaining. Heal up for Ninja Panda and the ultimate. You just have to relax here. You know the spike is down. You know Raze doesn't even have it. Raze opts the swing.
I am not just your healer.
Will not find. Gonna use the revive there at the end of the round. I think might have been better saved for the next one with how the economy looks for Valpo, but gonna actually see an operator come online out of Phonics. We're gonna hop on board here and see what that's like. Oh. Rest in peace, the Agent Ink store. We're gonna have to change that one, unfortunately. Now we'll see what Phonics has cooking up. Gonna be on the complete opposite side of the map. Moto stuck in the corner, able to get out though this time. And I mean, Ninja Panda just having a game right now. Originally, it was Gamer Films. Now Ninja Panda's kind of come online. Flare will shut that down. But the reinforcements from Valpo have came, and I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, Phonics is taking space. You should start to become aware. You know, everyone's kind of got to be here. This A area. Moto should see Tejo there. Up to blind, maybe get something set up for Ghost Voices. Need to be careful though. The rest of the reinforcements aren't here out of Valpo, so you're playing a delay game with 50 seconds left in this round still. Oh, Ghost Voices.
Ready.
Someone check his computer. Moto finds another. The Gecko Wingman gonna play at that spike, but only 2 remain now for Carthage.
Got him.
The Skydog will find 1, and there's 1 remaining. It's just going to be Tejo on 13 HP. Will get really bad timing with Gamer Films coming through spawn. That'll be 11-0 Valpo here.
Last round before the switch.
This is the
Don't
last
save
round
anything.
of the first half
Last
here.
chance to use our stuff.
Ultimates ready for Vise, Gecko, and Tejo on the side of Carthage. Only the Brimstone ultimate ready for Valpo. Very great piece of utility on the map Pine, though. The ability to delay and kind of hamper, especially when they're playing Gecko, and to just kind of kill the Wingman as it's planting the spike is just massive. So much delay potential here. The operator out for Moto will find the first. Is going to hold the angle here. 1 did cross in Vise. Actually gonna back up here. Ninja Panda looking to take an aggressive angle. Needs to make up his mind and swing. Will find 1 and tag up the other. Moto alone for a moment on site. Gonna get moved away. There's the Raise Satchels. Not gonna find the first. Those Voices able to get out of the Brimstone ultimate, but this round kind of in favor of Carthage. They have sight, but Phonics is making the crunch here. The ultimate ready for Brimstone. Just gonna wait to pop that. Hopefully, once that spike play comes down, yeah, they're gonna rotate here. They will all 3 teleport, but I don't think they're gonna be ready for Sky in the back. Trip will grab 1 here, but Gamer Films has grabbed the operator, which makes this a little bit difficult.
Spike planted.
Those Voices get sprayed through. Phonics finds 1 in the back.
Here.
Gamer Films still has the operator, which makes
player
this really
standing.
difficult. And Valpo might be looking at his first round defeat here with the operator. This is a really difficult retake. Not able to find that shot, and they're just going to hide from this operator. They have no reason to swing. Checked elbow. Vise not peeking. That'll be Carthage's first round on the board.
Switching sides.
We'll see a side switch here. Valpo moving on to the attack. This is... It might seem a little out of reach, but it is still doable for Carthage. They can still pull this back. They need to be careful they don't over-rotate with the teleporters in play. That's always a big issue. Taking a look at the scoreboard, I mean, it's still Gamer Films, Ninja Panda. I mean, goes everyone on the side of Valpo having a great game. 10 assists out of Phonics, 6 out of Moto. It's just been great across the board. They look to set up to go B initially. Vice and Tejo there for Carthage. Trap set up in hookah. Nothing holding long though. Nothing with vision on the long either. So kind of free at the moment. They're gonna use the Cypher cam to get in the hookah, and the Thorns will get popped. Valpo just has the delay here for the moment. Folks come down out of Ghost Voice. Scrub will find Moto running through the spikes. Ice wall has been tripped now. Valpo needs to look to make their move. Gonna get the plan down. Ninja Panda finds one. Oh, Valpo's kind of pinned at the moment. Tejo is back.
Last player
Not
standing.
gonna be able to find it. Gamer Films in the 1v3 will find the first one. Needs to look to relax. Plenty of ammo. at the moment. You know where both are now. You know they're off. You saw them move off that site. Unfortunately, not going to be able to find that elimination, and Carthage will take their second round here in game number 1. The pistol round of the second half. You're on the side of Valparaiso, you need to just make sure you don't freak out up until this point. I mean, it was 11-0 at one point in this game. You are definitely not out of it. The momentum, I would say, has not shifted at all. You need 2 rounds here to wrap this one up and move on to game number 2.
Make it happen.
Valpo still opting to move towards this site, and that camera I don't think spots Brimstone. Brimstone going for the shots, not gonna land. Valpo looking to maybe get out onto the site. The vines are there, they just need to relax and let these kind of go away. Not do any damage to them. Oh, Ninja Panda gonna get caught early here. Valpo's just gonna look to possibly commit. Jumping through the smoke's gonna be rough. We'll get in on the site. Moto finds one. Ghost Voices finds another. This volley is gonna start to roast Tejo. Gamer Films through the smoke.
One enemy
Player
remaining.
is back site.
Spike down B.
And now it's just Gecko alone on the A site. Valpo needs to get this spike and get it planted ASAP. Onyx is pretty low. These trips
Spike
might actually
planted.
work in Valpo's favor here. Gonna actually, yeah, run into that. Now they will know that
Weapon here.
Gecko's actually gonna run into the other trip. This is pretty funny. Broke the other trip here. Now Phonics sitting close. Will have to shoot the blind.
Last player
Not gonna be able to
standing.
find the elimination, but Gamer Films will land the headshot with the Outlaw and pick up a thrifty for
Weapon here.
Valpo, putting them on
Match
match point here in game number 1.
That goes there.
Yeah, and Gamer Films going right back to the trips. I mean, they worked so well in that round, even that far in. Valpo opting to move the other direction here. Go towards A. Gecko and Ray's play. Ray's has the Guardian. Gonna look to hopefully tap a head or 2. Dog comes in, the smoke immediately. Valpo might kind of explode onto this one pretty fast. Brimstone first one in. Ninja Panda wins the dual showers. Raze drops out, will find one. They know that Raze is stuck back sight. Bomb will go down, will avoid the tail rockets as well. Good Sage Wall to kind of separate the team. Brimstone, though, is behind at the moment, as well as Vise. Good camera will alert them that someone is flanking. Ninja Panda finds another.
I know exactly.
Revive on the Brimstone. Vice is going to be in a
enemy
great
remaining.
situation here. We'll shoot one in the back, but now the rest of Valpo is alerted to where they are at. Moto not able to find the elimination. Gonna just back off, though, in this situation. Gamer Films hitting the very long flank, but that Sage Wall is going to prove
No drama.
too much to get through, and
Attackers
Phonics
win.
will find that elimination and move that to a Valpo win at 13 rounds. Valpo looking super dominant there without a warm-up series. So great work out of the Beacons as they take map number 1, 13-2. I believe that was actually... you know what? Don't let me speak ahead of myself. I don't remember whose map pick that was. That was quite a while ago. And now I can't remember. And then moving into game number 2 here. It's, you know what? It's Corrode, I think. I had Abyss. And that is inaccurate. But now we'll move over and take a look at the maps remaining. Bind, Valpo will win 13-2, and then they'll move on to Corrode. I believe Valpo is starting on the attack in this one. So we will see what happens. Different sides starting for them. But great work all around. We're going to cut to a short little break here while they load in, get their characters selected, their agents picked, and once that first round started, we'll be right back. Carthage finding the first elimination here in map 2 on Corrode. To see Gamer Films on the chamber. Something we saw very early on in the fall semester, actually. Playing a lot of chamber in the GLEC matches. We got Ninja Panda on the Waylay as well. A little different, a little bit of a switch up. We'll find Corrupt. Doesn't hear the player drop behind, and Corrupt actually finds that first shot onto Ninja Panda. Valparaiso electing to use a duelist in this map at number 2. They've been kind of crunched into this elbow area, and it's gonna be rough to get out. Opting for a double duelist on the side of Carthage.
30 seconds left.
The knife, I don't think finding anything. Valpo, Brimstone
Last
Molly
player
will fall
standing.
down, but Omen's gonna find
Spike
2,
down
leaving just
A.
Ghost Voices alone, and that'll be a Carthage, which a much better round that we saw out of them last game. They do win the pistol round. They won the last one as well in the second half of map 1 on Bind. We'll take a look real quick at these compositions. Gonna have Waylay, Omen, Viper, Fade, Yoru on the side of Carthage. And
That
then
works.
for Valpo, you've got KO, Chamber, Brimstone, Waylay, Sova. So very different across the board for both teams. Triple stack here out of Carthage in a main. Yoru will look to throw the flash to find anyone. Not gonna land as Valpo's playing pretty passive game so far. He actually will find it, will land the stun. Not gonna hit anything here. Waylay versus Waylay. Carthage Waylay will teleport back, and that allows Valpo to kind of take this mid to A area. The blind ready for KO. Will drop it. Not gonna land on anyone. Ghostwhistle finds one. Player close. Gear Films finds the second. Ninja Panda gonna explode on the site. Not gonna be able to find the elimination. Fades staying alive. 2 flankers though right now for Carthage. So Valpo needs to get on the site as fast as possible. They will find where Fade is. But Phonics finds one. They know one's towards this mid-A area, but they don't know where Omen is. That's the issue at the moment. Valpo probably needs to look for the group up there. Yeah, gonna get shot there. But now you know where both players are if you are Phonics. Gonna get full blinded, able to get out. Looking to actually just take the fight, not able to find it. That will be round number 2 going in Carthage's favor.
Spike. Let's choke them.
Weapons gonna definitely, or not really favoring either team, I'd say at the moment. Ghost Voices does have a Vandal. Be a huge matchup here. Ghost Voices can find Waylay, or if Waylay can find Ghost Voices, they're both kind of stuck. I think Waylay's gonna actually, they both see each other at the same time. Ghost Voices able to find that. Pixlr trading one back, will land the blind on the Ghost Voices as well.
Launching smoke.
In the smoke off top mid and run away, but Omen should have all the audio cues in the world. I'm not sure if Valpo's gonna check this close corner. The smoke has run out for Viper. Might be interested, yeah.
Toxins
Getting
going
the
up.
drone up. Toxins are ready. Could be in this corner. I think they need to be prepared for this possibility. They're not. But Corrupt not going to find any. Valpo somehow finds 2. There's one on site with them. It's Omen. It's in his own smoke. It's going to fade.
Last
It'll be
player
a
standing.
1v1 with Ghost Voices. Ghost Voices wins that. Slurp going to be the last player remaining here in a 1v4. Just a Sheriff to retake the site. Does have both dogs and C's. But I mean, this is quite the task. And Valpo will take that one. Cut the lead for Carthage in half. 1 in map number 2. We'll just do another little shout out here while we can. Valpo Day, April 8th. Mark it on your calendars. The university's day of giving. We will be fundraising the entire day. More details will come out the closer we get, but expect some kind of stream from us. Who knows how long it'll be or when it will start, but definitely be something to keep your eyes on. We'll be looking to fundraise. As you may have seen, our stream computer did die. The blind actually missing Moto. I don't think he was prepared for that possibility, but Flare gonna take out
Spike down mid.
through mid. Panda shoots the clone in behind. Phonics needs to somehow find his way over here, but kind of stuck as well in spawn. Spike down bottom mid, and Carthage knows it. Be aware that Fade could lurk up here on the right side. Will get the timing. Will find the elimination here. Even it up a little bit. Angle being held there for Carthage. Not sure Waylay's gonna get. Oh, the gun. Yeah, we'll see the gun. We'll just get the spray through, and the tags from Phonics are gonna be big here. Yoru gonna look to TP out.
Nice and slow now.
Throw that. Will actually get himself stunned. Does TP out. Gonna be in this corner though. Tag. Yeah, not gonna be able to find his way out, and it'll just be on to Valpo. 30 seconds remaining, but they have the spike. They're just gonna have to commit to a site. It's a 50-50. You don't know where Omen is. You could be anywhere. You got to check all your corners if you're Valpo, but you just have to get onto this A site. You don't have time for B anymore. You've committed towards A, and Omen's nowhere in the area. You'd think with 10 seconds remaining, Omen's got to be looking to ult
Spike planted.
to the other area, the other site, and will choose to go main. Ninja Panda gonna be holding this. That's gonna be a big dart. It will spot Omen. Ninja Panda gonna look for the swing here. I think Valpo just needs to set up a crossfire with it. Knowing Omen's main, he has to teleport in.
There.
I don't believe he has his blind. So just holding these angles. Yeah, they've got a good crossfire set up here. Ninja Panda will find that for 4 eliminations in that round. A round that should have been Carthage's. But Valpo uses it to tie it up. A huge one for Ninja Panda. Be interested to see if Gamer Films elects to go to the operator on chamber. Does have that ready ultimate wise. The money for Valpo after winning those last 2. In a great position. We will see Yoru go with a Bucky, which is interesting. Maybe see an explosion very early here from Valpo with this Waylay ultimate. Up. Stinger behind the box for Omen. We'll have enough to maybe get Ninja Panda. Will barely catch the angle there. Ninja Panda gonna look to go in. Gets full blinded. The Viper molly as well. Might have delayed this. You have a lot of time. Gets into the corner. You know Viper's somewhere on site from that molly. Not able to find Viper, but there are gonna be reinforcements for Valpo. Ghost Voices finds that elimination. Waylay is up on the smoke, and Yoru's in spawn, but nothing's going to come up. Yeah, Moto gonna find that elimination. Brimstone looking to smoke again. Both players for Carthage coming through mid. They are smoked off at the moment. They don't have any blinds or anything. Waylay has an outlaw. Valpo just kind of needs to hold and wait. Nowhere Fade is. A stun will land. One more remaining. Gamer Films finds both and gives Valpo their first lead of game number 2. The economy still should look great for Valpo. I mean, 8,000 credits out of... I was curious as to what that said. It said, nice shot. Credits though, very in Valpo's favor. Carthage gonna force buy here, so this is a huge round on the side of Carthage. If they don't come out of this one on top or lose a lot of their weapons, it can get rough. They're gonna pop the Waylay ultimate, and Waylay will get blinded. I'm not sure if they're gonna be able to swing this in time to find any others. Phonics will tag up the first. Gamer Films will
Spike
fall.
down A.
That was a huge ultimate commit, and it paid off. They're going to see both in the corner here, though. But no one's swinging on the side of Valpo there with that huge blind with the drone of finding. Moto finds the first. Phonics trades it out, and Valpo somehow found themselves in a 2v3 here. A player mid, a player A, and a player B. Smoke, though, will come down out of Carthage. And Valpo looking to turn away. 50 seconds remaining here in round number 6. Brimstone smoke does fall. They elect to run. I'm not sure if Omen will be able to hear this. Not yet, but once they get into that B main area, you might hear it through the wall.
Cover going out.
Smoke does come across. No audio yet. Valpo has cut noise.
30 seconds left.
Smoke's down.
If you throw the smoke mid again, it's a bit of a distraction, but you got to figure out a way to get through this. Viper, though, not holding main. There's a good spawn. Site, in theory, is free. Ghost Voices has actually made it in. We'll make some noise beyond Phonics. We'll be able to find
10
anything.
seconds
Throws
left.
the dart and gets
Last
out.
player standing.
It'd be a 1v3 for Phonics. Finds the first, finds the second. The final is flanking. I'm not sure if he'll be aware. It'll be Flare. It seems like it could be a possibility. Gonna check, but just swinging a little too close on the wall. Flare will find that one. Another round that definitely should not have went as close as it did. That one Carthage able to pull out. The last one they were not. Ends up being a 1v1 there. Phonics finding 2 off of that, walking through the Viper wall, which is crazy. You know, maybe catches them off guard a little bit. Very back and forth game here in game number 2. But the economy, after everyone except one died on the side of Carthage, is going to be pretty rough. Valpo should be able to full buy here and be in a great position. Ninja Panda going to be on the Spectre, but not too bad for your player who you're sending in first. Kind of dashing on the site. We'll actually just get rid of it and opt to go Sheriff to save some money here. Valpo shoots the eye. Need to get some mid-controller. Find a way to throw Omen off here. Gonna be some tags from both directions. Out of waylays. Valpo's just paused, but Carthage is doing a great job of waiting on defense. Not trying to push the issue, and just kind of waiting. Flare not gonna be able to get not a tag, but you will spot Omen on the jump peak. Gonna find the first one there, and here we go. Valpo getting on the site with this ultimate.
One enemy
Gonna
remaining.
be trades across the board, or not even trades, just picks across the board for Valpo, and it's gonna leave Akko top mid in a 1v5 retake. I don't even know. I mean, the weaponry isn't great. So you might just look. Phonics has spotted, and that's going to be a team ace for Valpo. Good use of the KO ultimate.
A bow and arrow
The
is
Viper
old-fashioned.
utility there.
Sometimes old ways are best.
Let's see some skin trading here out of Valpo. Guns are going to be much better for Carthage in this one. Valpo definitely looking to win that one. Phonics with a great game so far. Gonna get some early aggression here from Carthage. Pixler gets tagged up, and we're gonna see the Viper all pop. The blind as well, which might be a little overkill. I don't think Valpo wants anything to do with running into that ultimate. You may commit the Brimstone ultimate to push Viper out, but I think there's too much area to hide for that to be worth your while. We'll see Flare find the first one. No one on Valpo was holding that. Pixler's moved up in the corner here. Gonna throw that smoke. They know that he's crossed. Gonna throw the molly. I don't think it's gonna land yet. Valpo just gonna need to be very careful. Gotta check this corner. We'll find the one, but need to be prepared. And remember that Waylay was in this corner. Yeah, gonna be found by Gamer Films. And you know, the Viper ultimate is B main. Viper is gonna be most likely playing in it. Will get found, and fortunately Waylay tried to take a timing, gonna get caught in the back.
30 seconds left.
Gonna plant it in a little bit of a different position there for Gamer Films. Going to TP up top and then actually trap down. Not sure if that was intentional here, but Valpo's a bit split up. Brimstone has ult though, so you need to just play time if you are Brimstone Yoru. Getting into backside now, choosing to go elbow. Gamer Films gonna be caught from the side here. That'll be the Yoru close
Last
shot.
player
That
standing.
allows Fade to get in. The ultimate ready for Brimstone. Buys a little bit of time with it. There's no one on the spike yet.
One
Out
enemy
of
remaining.
Carthage.
That's 3.
There's only one player remaining. Brimstone doesn't really have to do anything. The spike's not planted there. I don't think there's enough time. We'll find the elimination though. Gonna die for it, but gets the 4K and Valpo extends their lead to a 5-3 here on the attack side of Corrode. Guns for Valpo still looking fantastic, and the economy management has been great. Gonna have to be a bit of a save by here for Carthage. I don't know if Waylay's gonna come with the ultimate. I don't know. I feel like that'd be a little overkill if you look at the credits that are
You want to
available
play? Let's play.
on that side. I see a TP into the
One
corner out of
suppressed.
Omen with a frenzy. Valpo just needs to kind of relax. There's no need to have to push or do anything. Flair's gonna find Ninja Panda. Chamber has the op online. He's gonna hold this angle. I think possibly once this Brim Smoke goes down, don't bother with replacing it. Just kind of let Chamber hold this top mid angle. There's a bit of a gap in that smoke, and they're gonna run into the Bucky, unfortunately. Blind not landing.
Spike down mid.
Onyx finds one, but the spike is now down on top of that Bucky. It's gonna be real rough for Valpo to cover it. Especially with this Yoru reposition. This drone is gonna have to be massive and spot out Yoru. He's gonna hide in the Omen smoke. Good on Phonics to check that. Gonna have both shock darts up. Gonna kind of clear out some corners. Yeah, and I mean, get out of Gamer Films there. To not worry
30
about the
seconds
clone,
left.
But this spike is still trapped. You've got a Phantom sitting here on top of it. Not the
Teleport's
greatest
ready.
of weapons.
I have the spike.
Cover
Last
it.
player standing.
Won't be able to find
Spike
it, but
down mid.
Phonics is just gonna have to take this and go. There's no Omen ultimate, but you've got 14 seconds. You just have to tuck it and run. There's an Omen ultimate. I was wrong.
10 seconds left.
Gonna ult onto the site. The blind will miss, but getting off of that, you do
remaining.
not have enough time to plant now.
Thrifty.
You had to stick that one. You need to be careful you don't get shot here. I don't know if Viper's gonna look to swing it, but you do still want to
Watch them
save that
run when
weapon.
lit by my sonar. That's when we strike.
Come into this one. That will be a thrifty out of Carthage, putting this game at 4-5, still in Valparaiso's favor. Definitely back and forth here. Flair having much better game 2 than they did in game number 1.
Deep breath.
Capo, looking to start B main here with everybody this time, though. 2 stacked this way. Viper is mid. Looks like they might just hit on. Yeah, here comes the Waylay ultimate. We'll just get to the board. Gonna find Omen. Fade ultimate traded back. I'm not sure if Fade's gonna be prepared. Oh, he's gonna stick the gun through. Here comes the reverse Waylay
Slowing them
ultimate.
down.
Gonna leave Ghost Voices trapped on site. We'll have the Molly. It'll go a little too far, unfortunately. Just Gamer Films and Phonics. The spike is planted
Last
now.
player
Gamer
standing.
Films not gonna shoot the clone, but they're gonna back off. I'm not sure this is gonna come through in time. It will not. They do have it. This is gonna be rough for Phonics to be able to win this one. 4v5 there. Good decision making. I think Ghost Voices just has to rely a little bit on the gun as opposed to the util there. Not opt for a molly in such close quarters. I understand the idea, but even if it did land, Viper definitely can run through that. And you know there's that animation period of take out and put away, and even shoot for the Brimstone molly. So Valpo Gun-wise, still gonna be able to buy here. If this round doesn't go well, it might be a little rough. Player's gonna have the operator down middle, but they've got one player here on the side of Carthage. Towards A, and Valpo's gonna look to drone it out. They'll spot it. Even off a TP here. Should have a solid idea. The rotation's coming pretty quick for for Carthage. Panda finds the first, gonna trade it for Vandal, finds the second. That should be a free sight for Valpo. They need to get this down. Moto gonna get picked by Flare on the cross. Look for a quick peek, not able to find it. Gamer Films holding the flank, only has Viper to worry about. Gonna get good timing, yeah. Now you know at least, yeah, now you know both are here. There's no need to peek. But Ninja Panda wants to peek. Ninja Panda knows that the Vandal's been traded out, and Phonics will clean it up. 3 for Ninja Panda. That'll be a 6th round. Going over towards the Valparaiso side. Last round in the half. We'll see if it ends up being an even game going into half number 2 when we switch sides. I don't know if anyone else saw it was glitched there. The mini map in the dead center of it had the little like teddy bear in a suit with glasses on. That was interesting. Never seen that before. But yeah, it's gonna be a full buy, whatever you can afford here. It's gonna be a little hodgepodge for Carthage. Gamer Films has the op online. This smoke's gonna fall pretty soon. Omen and Melee both out there, but Gamer Films finds that one. Not sure if they'll be prepared for, yeah, that in the corner. Gamer Films, though, has Omen trapped at the moment. Looks for the TP, but not going to be able to really be that concerned with it. Goes for the shot, not able to land. But Valpo's got a free A site at the moment. The Yoru TP has landed right there in that corner, which is interesting. All of... I mean, this should work in Moto's favor. This might get a little rough. I mean, surely Yoru does the TP in. Yeah, it's a fake. Now it's just a retake situation here. Viper's on the complete opposite side of the map, trying to clear out spawn. Yoru and an Omen are here, but this line's going to do a lot of delaying. Fade is in spawn, but there's a nasty crossfire. Yeah, the molly to delay even more. You know Omen's right there. Moto wins that. Swing, and now it's 3. Gamer Films falls. Yoru makes it in while blind.
Last player standing.
It actually is now in Carthage's favor, but with the Brimstone all, he'll delay way too much time. Carthage is not going to be able to defuse this one. And that will be a 7th round for Valpo. Put them at a 2-round lead going into the second half.
Switching sides.
We'll switch sides here, and Valpo will now be on defense. Say, you know, in theory, they have a more attack-sided composition running 2 initiators, but I think KO provides a good balance, and so does Sova, with the molly and the shock darts at delay. I think the key will be this mid-map area that they appear to be leaving Ghost Voices alone on. They've left Phonics alone on A. It looks like Ninja Panda's pulling it back through spawn, but yeah, you definitely on a map like this want to try to double up as much as possible. That dart will get broken, and you know the Viper wall now is down on A. Everyone besides Omen is in main. Phonics will hear them tap the orb. That will spot out Omen. Phonics gonna have to give up elbow for the time being. Ninja Panda finds the first. Gonna re-clear with the drone. Will spot 2. Viper's still getting pinged. This would be a great opportunity to shoot your shock darts in there if you are Phonics. Yeah, there's the first. He'll tag up out of Moto. Gamer Films has a huge flank coming here. Ninja Panda, though, almost in. I don't know if Waylay's gonna get... Yeah, Waylay's gonna get good time in. but I don't
Here.
think they're going to be aware of gamer film. They still haven't actually made it into the site yet. Ghost Voices finds one, finds the
down
second.
A. One
And,
enemy remaining.
Will actually finds the third. I thought that was
Tag.
gamer film. Somehow Ghost Voices gets that. Finds a 3K there to hold the site. Push Valpo's lead to 3 rounds. Into this round, guns definitely favoring Valpo. Full save out of the side of Carthage, and that's going to be a headhunter shot for gamer film. Looking for the fade eye, will shoot it. The Yoru TP has come through. See if he opts to take that. They're just going to jump in. Gamer film's not able to find anything. I think that's the right play out of Phonics. Just kind of giving up this space. Viper, catches
Spike
Brimstone
planted.
going to utility.
Enemy tag.
Do know where at least one is. But this retake's gonna be a little rough. Not sure anyone's watching the flank at the moment. I guess Yoru is. We're gonna get past the
One
Viper
enemy
wall.
remaining.
One enemy remaining here. 1v3 for Omen. Pixler not able to get it done. That'll be Valpo extending the lead to 4 here in game number 2. This is a best of 3, so if Valpo does manage to win Corrode, the series will be over in Valpo's favor.
Hey, stay focused.
Carthage wins
Those
this
shits
one.
are
We
trying to
will be
kill us.
moving to map 3, which I believe is split. So we'll see what happens there. Guns gonna definitely favor Carthage here. This is the bonus here out of Valpo. You don't have to buy. You just work with what you end up with. Let's see what happens. Great thing is you have Chamber on your team. He's got a little bit of a better weapon than some of these pistols and other things. Let's see if Chamber's able to find anything. Carthage, though, starting towards A. Phonics does have the Outlaw. Looks like they're gonna pop flash out of this, yeah. Panda not able to find any, kind of stuck at the moment. There's drone out of Phonics. Motomoto gets caught first. Gamer Films trades one back, but I mean, Ninja Panda's in a rough spot. Will get the take. Will find the second. Viper
Run
not
here.
electing to crunch onto Ninja Panda. I thought for sure that was coming. Selected to move it into a corner in top mid. Has a Phantom and full shields. Possibly waiting for Omen to kind of regroup here and decide which direction they want to take this. Valpo looking to reclaim some guns here. We'll get a Phantom onto Ninja Panda and Phonics. Oh, Phonics actually running away. Ninja Panda
30
End of
seconds
read.
left.
claiming all this space at A main. You have to be
One
so
enemy
aware.
remaining.
Ghost Voices finds one.
Spike down,
Has
mid.
the spike now. Not aware that Viper's there, but will actually end up finding the elimination. Viper goes for the swing.
here.
Need to get everyone some guns. That was a great round out of Valpo when they had very little to work with. 10-5 is the score in Valparaiso's favor. Gonna be a very light buy out of Carthage. At the moment, they just stumped. I think they're gonna have to try to push Ghost Voices off of mid and have options to work in either direction. Going through main has not seemed to work in their favor. The knife here will spot no one because it gets shot, but Ninja Panda has been inserted behind the box. I don't think they're gonna be aware of this. Has not happened the entire game. We'll find two. Gets a little bit of attack on the third. Looking to go in, actually. Lands the stun on one. Gets stunned
Spike
himself,
down
so
A.
only finding
One
three.
enemy
Ghost
remaining.
Voices finds another, and that just leaves a Waylay in spawn. You hear the dashing around. Ghost Voices, though, looking to kind of tighten this grip on the map. Everyone, yeah, pushing out and just holding some deeper angles up until this point. And you know Waylay is just stuck in the spawn. Phonics needs to be careful. Yeah, we'll now spot Waylay. Everyone's swinging. Stuck in that corner. Do have the molly ready, but Gamer Films will get the elimination from the side. That'll be 11-5 Valpo's favor.
Attack when they're suppressed. Look up their options, they make mistakes.
Full buy here for both sides. Actually, I think Gamer Films electing to keep the outlaw. No need to force a gun out when you already have this one. It's not going to one-shot anyone unless it's in the head. But here's Omen and Waylay are going to be here for this fight. I'm not sure if Omen's looking to find this immediately. No, he'll be looking at Chamber. Not going to find anything, but we'll pop that initial shot. Ninja Panda is here as well. Or on the other side of the map, actually. We'll find a second. Gets the third.
Spike
Ninja Panda
down
on
A.
for the ace at the moment. You know both players are on the other site, but you have the spike, and there's no need to go after them. Omen, though, has ultimate, so you need to be ready. Yep, here it comes. Omen missed the spike. Oh, no. Oh, that's tragic. Omen did not ult close enough for the spike. At Ghost Voices, here's them running. Oh, Omen with some great timing. Pixlr gonna get through. Should hear Flare. Oh, gonna shoot. Not gonna be able to find anything, but they still have to make their way to Valpo to get the spike. I think that smoke is a little early, but not too bad. You do hear them running. You know they are on a site somewhere. Yeah, now you hear them coming through elbow. Gonna be Ghost Voices and Ninja Panda looking for this one. Flare just looking straight through. Get the Waylay ultimate. Pop. Not gonna find any. Not gonna let Ninja Panda get the ace. Gonna take the next two himself and put Valpo on match point in game number 2. Valpo wins one more round before Carthage gets to 12. They will take this series 2-0. We have Phonics pulling the operator back out. It appears, though, unfortunately for Carthage, they are moving back to Ninja Panda's site, and Ninja Panda in this game has just been awoken. But, you know, very quiet 19 eliminations out of Ghost Voices, putting in the exact same amount of work. Ninja Panda looking to dash out. Poor Moto gonna get stuck. Gonna find a stun there. Trying to spray through. No one actually finding any damage. But Valpo rotating over very, very quickly. Gamer Films looking to kind of take the space from behind and kind of crunch in on Carthage. We'll see here. Has the chamber operator, so maybe not something you're aware of flanking or not prepared for. We'll find the first.
Teleport's ready.
Pulls out. Gonna place the teleport. Moto finds another. Brimstone ultimate comes down. I mean, the Valpo is just like a snake at the moment, just
One
kind
enemy
of
remaining.
constricting their opponent. The Viper ultimate is placed, and Moto will find the third
Defenders win.
in that one. Make that a 2-0 Valpo victory here in NECC play. Two pretty dominant wins. I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to Carthage College rescheduling that game with us, as it was during our spring break, our famous double week spring break. So huge shout out to them. We greatly appreciate the willingness to play a double header. That can be a lot of Valorant for anybody, even professional players. Typically are not playing that much, you know, actual serious Valorant. It's a lot different than just hopping on ranked when you're in your room. It's a lot more intense, takes a lot more out of you. So big shout out to them. Big congratulations to the NECC Valorant team getting another win for the program. Really big stuff. Looking forward to tomorrow, we should have a Rocket League doubleheader starting at 6 p.m. Central Time. Next game to follow. Yeah, I know the game 2 is Illinois State. Game 1, Missouri State. So those should be followed at 6 and 6:45 p.m. We'll just look at the rest of the week here on the calendar. And a little shout out again, Valpo Day, April 8th. Shout out Spencer in the graphic. That was a great picture I felt for Valpo Day. Wednesday, it appears we've got no games. Bye week for Overwatch. Thursday, Valorant should be playing Missouri State. Friday, we have a whole load of things. That's a little ways away. So make sure you follow us on our socials. Keep up to date. Write down that date of April 8th for Valpo Day to be prepared. But that's going to be it for us here. I say us. For me here in the booth, I'm out. Valpo wins that one 2-0 over Carthage College in NECC Valorant.